I know I probably shouldn't make a new collection video before I make another trade video, but I feel like it's necessary to show off all the new stuff here. Got a little Daft Punk playing in the background too, so hopefully that doesn't annoy anyone. Here's the first page of all the evolution stars. Most of these won't be for trade. If anything is, I'll point it out. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, and Umbreon, and the vending promo Eevee. Next page, Celebes, Reverse Hollow Crystal, Star Shining, Mew Star, Mewtwo Star, Metagross Star, Latias Latios. Those took a while to find, but I'm glad I found those. Pikachu, Mudkip, Torchic, Trico, Regice, Regirock. Registeel is on its way too, actually, as well as Entei and Raikou, so those will go in there somewhere when I get them. Suicune, Charizard, Shining Charizard, and the new Plasma Storm Charizard. I actually had two of those at one point. I traded one away for a PSA Espeon, which is on its way. Sabrina's Espeon. These two are for trade, Mudkip and Metagross, as well as Shining Gyarados and Shining Steelix. I don't really heavily collect the Shinings. Steelix is in a little rough condition, but if you want pictures, just ask. Sealed Lucky Stadium, the Sabrina's Abra with the original insert, Charizard's Reverse Hollow Ho-Oh, that is for trade, more Charizards. Started new EXs now. I kind of just wanted something to do here. It keeps you busy. Articuno, Victini, Zapdos, Moltres, White Kyurem, Cresselia, Terrakion, Kyurem, both Celebi, Latios, Latias, among my favorite Pokemon, so had to get the Japanese versions. Reshiram, Black Kyurem, Cresselia Full Art, Shaman, Zekrom, both Zekrom's promo. Next Destiny is Giratina. And this is a Toploader binder too, if anyone was wondering. I got it primarily for the gold stars and what you're about to see here. German Registeel EX, Japanese Jirachi. I'm trying to get the Japanese play promos that are exclusive to Japan now. Non-Hollow Celebi, Non-Hollow Groudon, Ho-Oh, Kyogre, and Tyranitar. And I know a lot of people sort EXs by set, but I'm kind of partial to sorting them by alphabet. So I sorted them all alphabetically by their name. So they're all in here too, actually. Starting with Absol, Aerodactyl, both Agrons, both Altarias, Ampharos, Arcanine, both Armaldos, two Articunos, the third one's in the back, Banette, Blastoise, both Blaziken, Blissey, Cacturne, and Camerupt, Celebi, Celebi again, Chansey, Charizard, Claydol, Clefable, Cradily, Crawdaunt, Crobat, Delcatty, all 5 Deoxys. The next two are on the next page. Right here. Both Dragonites, Dusclops, Dustox, Electabuzz, Electrode, Entei, and Espeon. Those are probably among two of my favorite EXs. I know a lot of people like Charizard just because it's so rare, but I'm partial to these two actually. Exploud for Alligator, Flareon, Flygon, 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 both Gardevoir, Gengar, and all the Groudons, Gyarados, Hariyama, Hitmonchan, both Ho-Oh, Jirachi, the English Jirachi, Jolteon, Kabutops, both Kingdra, the beginning of all the Kyogre. Next are on the next page. The other two Kyogre, Lapras, both Latias, Latios, and the other Latios, Lugia, Magcargo, Magmar, Manectric, Medicham, Meganium, both Metagross, both Mew, and Mewtwo. Once again, the other Mewtwo is still to come. Midiana, Melodic, both two of the three Moltres, both Mr. Mime, Mucky X, Ninetales, Politoed, both Raikou. All the Rayquaza. Both Regice, both Regirock, both Registeel. That actually worked out pretty nicely that they're next to each other. The beginning of the Rockets EXs. I do actually have the complete Rocket set now too, that I have all the EXs. Articuno, Entei, Hitmonchan, Mewtwo, Moltres, Persian. These two aren't actually in the set though. Deoxys and Unseen Forces. Sizer, Scyther, Sneasel, Snorlax. I had an extra one of those. I traded it towards the Registeel that's on the way. Suicune, Zapdos, and then out of Rockets and into Salamence. The other two Salamence. Power Keepers, Dragon Frontiers, not Delta Species. Both Sceptile. That was one of the most difficult EXs to find for some reason. I guess because it's one of the older sets, but it was quite annoying. Sizer, Scyther again. Sharpedo and both Shiftry. Skarmory. I believe I have an extra Skarmory still. Sneasel, Steelix. Suicune. I have an extra Swampert as well. And both Swampert, both Typhlosion. The start of the Tyranitar, there's a few of those. The other two Tyranitar. Umbreon, Vaporeon. Venusaur, Fileplume. Wailord, Walrein, Wigglytuff, and the last two Zapdos. And that's actually all the EXs. Except for the non-holo Armaldo, which is on its way and has a spot next to Celebi when it gets here. I'm still working on those Japanese ones though, so if you have any of those, let me know. I've got a few extra gold stars, EXs I can trade for them. The Armaldo will go right here when I get that. That's most of the good collections binder, so I think I'll end the video on that note. There's quite a few cards that I'll be getting recently too, like Lugia Full Art and regular Lugia. Those are on their way. But gold stars are really the highest priority for now. So if you have Rayquaza, Groudon, or Kyogre, let me know, because I do have extra Mudkip, extra Metagross, few Shinings, few extra EXs I can trade, Crystal Ho-Oh, quite a bit to interest you. And of course, these EXs would be for trade for the right offer as well, except for Latios. Probably going to keep Latios, and the Celebes. But everything else, well, always for the right offer.